Okay, this is the lesson on a while loop. We learn about while loop, how while loop works with a list, and few examples on it. With also with a number guessing game below. So first thing, what is a while loop is all about? While loop is generally used when. So there is a typo here. Let's correct it. When you do not know the number of repetition in advance and need to stop the loop based on the user input or some other condition. So in the last lesson we have seen, if we need to run a loop 5 times or 6 times, we run a for loop. The one we already know how many times we want to run the loop. But we are not sure how many times we want to run the loop. So in that sense, what type of loop to run on? The loop is known as a while loop. So how does it work? Let's take a look at the code. So look at line number 2. We ask for a fruit input. In the fruit input, user will be typing the fruit that he like, or he will type STOP in capital letter to end the program. The same code line number 2 is copied exactly in line number 5 inside the while loop. So the while loop condition is while fruit not equals stop. While fruit not equals stop. When it is anything else other than stop, you print out the fruit and then ask the user to type another fruit. That's how the loop works. So you can see the output here. I have typed the apple, so it shows apple. Orange, it shows orange. Grapes, it shows grapes. When I key in stop, it ends the program. Let me run it to show you. So I key in here apple, orange, grapes. Stop must be capital letter. Stops the program. Run again. Apple. Next one, this user likes only apple, nothing but apple. So I want to stop. Stop immediately. So it all depends on the user input. As long as he type anything else other than stop, the loop keep on running on. The moment he types stop, loop stops. So it doesn't count the number of repetition, but count on a condition. So while loop is a bit structure. First thing, you must have initial value here. And the same initial value will be copied at the bottom of the while loop. And here is a checking condition. If the condition satisfied, what you want to do, you tell here. Whatever you want to do, you have to tell here. So simply we want to print the fruit here to understand the basics. Okay. Now we use that with the list. So it's the same example, but we have an empty list here. Asking for a fruit. As long as not equal stop, you add the fruit to the fruit list using append command. And then print the fruit list. Finally the fruit. Again one more time. So the line 7 is important, which is same as line 3. So that it will repeatedly ask. Run the code. Asking for the first fruit. So I key in apple. Apple is added. Mango. Mango is added. Grapes. Grapes is added. Pear. Pear is added. Banana. Banana is added. So you want to stop, STOP, capital letter, stops. So you can see the list become progressively increasing. The number of items increase as you key in. As you key in, is keep on increasing. So I wanted to demo this one to you. That's why I have printed the fruit list over here. Sometimes you don't want to show every time. You can move the printing, this particular printing, to the end of the program. Outside the loop also can. When you put outside the loop, it print only one time. When you put inside the loop, it print many times. So that is the structure and idea that you have to remember. Okay. We got few more examples. Let me take a look what they are. Okay. We want to generate a random number. So Python is very powerful to generate random number. If you want to generate random number, you have to import a random module. Without this random module, this line will not work. So you need to import a random, keep a number list, generate a random number between 1 and 100, 1 and 100, and keep on add to the empty list until when? Until a multiple of 13 is generated. Multiple of 13 means it could be 13 or 26 or 39 or 52 or 65 and so on. So when it is generated, it will just stop. So what you are doing inside the loop, you are adding to the list, you are printing the list, and you are generating the number again. So remember, line number 9, line number 5 exactly same. Exactly same. And then here we are putting print. The last number generated was num. That stops the loop. Run the code here. The last number generated 13. That stopped the loop. Too bad. Got only one number. The next number happened to be 13. So it stopped the loop. Run again. You can see so many numbers added before 52 came in. Before 52 came in, so many numbers added. So this particular code, no input is involved. Numbers are generated randomly. So every time you may have a very long list or very short list, that depends. That depends. Run the code again. Again and again, few times you can run on so that you can see. And then this command tells why the thing stopped. So the last number generated was this number. So you can put here generated was that number. That stops the loop. So you can see so many numbers you can generate till it can come and get a 26, then it will stop. So while loop basically check on a condition. So this is a stopping condition. So as long as this condition is satisfied, the loop will work. When the condition is not satisfied, meaning when the number become a multiple of 13, the loop will stop. The loop will stop. Let's take a look at example 2. You have $100 in hand and you can buy as many items as you want until the money runs out. Meaning you go for a shopping spree with $100. The following program prints out the amount you are spending. Amount you are spending every time, and when you cannot buy it anymore, it states the reason. When you can't buy anymore, meaning when you run out of money, you cannot buy it anymore, it states the reason. So how the question works? First thing, cash in hand is 100. Asking for a price of an item. On the same command in line number 7. You notice always one command outside, another command inside the while loop. As long as the cash in hand is enough to buy the item, as long as the cash in hand is more than the price of the item, you can buy. No problem. So when the cash in hand is not more than the price, or even you can include equal here if you want to, equal here. As long as the cash in hand is exactly the price of the item or more than the price of the item, you can buy it. If not, you cannot buy. Why you cannot buy? This is where the reason is printed. You cannot buy this item because the item costs so much, but you have only so much in hand. Let's take a look. Please type the price of the item you like to buy. So if you want to buy an item which is $110, not possible, isn't it? You got only $100 in hand. So run the code. Immediately it shows you cannot buy this item because you have only $100. You have only 100. The item costs 110. Okay. He buy one item for $10. Right. So amount spent on this item $10. So the next item another $20. So $30 gone, $30 gone. Okay. Next item $50. $80 gone. $80 gone. Next item, $22. You got only 20 in hand now because 80 is spent away already. Only 20 in hand. It is going to buy 22. See what happens. The item costs 22, but I have only 20. It's also an application of loop. So the idea is you have to understand how does a command work. How they have structured this command in such a way that it works correctly. How the cash in hand subsequently getting less and less and less. The cash in hand getting less and less because of this. Cash in hand minus equal price. How come there is a spacing in between this? Because you got a reverse slash n. So you look at the code correctly. Look at all the codes correctly. So do not worry about, I put 2 decimal place here, but it's printing out only 1. In future lesson you will learn how to format it much more better. Some more print format I'm going to teach you as you go along. Okay, so over there, that place I will be teaching you all those concepts which you can apply it here. Okay, so that's another example for this one. Example 2. So you slowly type the code, slowly run through the example. So I'm explaining it in a normal speed. But when you try, you may want to try it slowly, step by step, so that you can grasp it. Put the video into pause, type the code into Google Colab, go ahead and type it step by step, see how does it work. Then you want to modify it to your own wish, just go and modify. Go and modify the code. One more example, example 3. Let's see how many words you can type. There is no A, B, C or D. Meaning they want you to type a word that has got no A, no B, no C, no D. So valid word count is 0. Word here is input a word that has got no A, B, C, D. And then you are counting whether the word has got a B, C or D. How many A, how many B, how many C, how many D. You are plussing it. If it is happen to be 0, then it will increase the count by 1. And the word will be accepted. If not, the word is not accepted word. The loop will just immediately stop. Meaning we can't even type one word. Can't even type one word. And the same line number 3 is repeated here. Same line number 4 is repeated here. Because every time it has to ask for a word input. Every time based on your input, it has to count whether you got a, you got a B, you got a C, you got a D or not. Right? Okay. So I may just want to put a space here. Run the code to see. So what is the first word? I can't type my name. My name got, A. So I can't type it. Okay. So I can type 2, TWO. So accepted, one word accepted. Correct, one word accepted. Hello, can, accepted. 2. World, cannot. When I put world, got a D. So let me put world and then see how does the loop break. World, immediately the loop breaks. Isn't it? Not accepted, the loop will break. It doesn't work anymore. 2 is accepted. Hello is accepted. World is accepted. Maybe you want to try this and then see how many words you can get without A, B, C, D. Just do a screenshot. Share it in our learning portal. Just go to any feed over there. Just share it and then see who can do better. Right? Without A, B, C, D. Let's see how many words you can type it without A, B, C, D. Right. So I just end the loop with the world. Fine. This example is okay. The number guessing game. So computer randomly selecting a number. Computer randomly selecting a number. That number is between 1 and 100. So I am trying to guess the number. I'm trying to guess the number. As long as my guess is not correct, the loop will keep on running on. I'm guessing the number here. Same command is here one more time. So look at line 15 and line 5. Same. Line 4 is count equal 1. Line 14 is count plus 1. It is counting how many time I'm trying la. How many time I'm trying. If my guess is more than the selected number, I don't know what is the selected number. Computer may select any one of these numbers for between 1 to 100. 1 also included, 100 also included. Then it will tell me whether my guess is high or my guess is low. It will tell me only these two things, whether my guess is high or guess is low. So the program will only stop when I guess the number correctly. Program will only stop when I guess the number correctly. So some of them may be lucky, they may do it in 2 or 3 guesses. Some of them will take maybe 15-20 guesses. We wouldn't know. Okay. So let me run the code. Let us try here. Please guess a number. I always key in the middle number. That is the best way to guess. 50. So it say too high. Too high means the number should be between 1 and 49. 1 and 49. So I key in the middle of that, 25. Still too high. So must be between 1 and 25. Maybe 12. Too low. So must be between 13 and 25. Maybe 20. 20 too low. So should be between 20 and 25. 20 and 25. 23? Yeah. I got it. I got it in 5 tries. So you may want to run it and then see. Especially rather than playing a game, you need to see how to structure such a game. And you think of a game using a while loop. Do some coding. Make sure that it works correctly. And then just share it in our portal. Enjoy your learning. I will see you in the next lesson.